Hey, what it do? It's your boy, SUNSEEDED T. And let me rephrase that. It's your man. It's your man's. Today, it's the usual, baby. It's just positive energy. It's raw energy, period. Like there ain't no discrepancies. Y'all already know what it is. Today we just gonna talk. That's all. It's Sunday. Sunseeded Sunday, baby. That's what we do. That's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to grab your coffee. Grab what you need. Whatever substance. All you really need is me. I'm the drug here, baby. I'm the drug. I'm what you addicted to. I'm what you need. But anything outside of that, go ahead and grab it and get ready, cause we finna have a little conversation. Grown folk talk. You know what I'm talking about? Grown folk shit. I hope everyone had a magnificent, miraculous weekend. Beauty to you, divinity to you, benevolence to you. You know what I'm saying? There's been strong energies, you know what I'm saying, in the collective. So I want to kind of give a understanding of how I've been feeling towards it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of karmic energies out there floating around. And for those of you who don't know what karmic energy is, it's a energy stuck in a low vibrational loop. You know what I'm saying? A karmic entity or energy could manifest as someone doing damage to you or themselves based on past traumas. You know what I'm saying? Based on past hurts, they live in that energy today. You see what I'm saying? By a continuous loop. They bring that old energy into the energy of the now. You know what I'm saying? They can't break out of those repetitive cycles of self-destruction, self-sabotage, or just, hurting other people. So, I mean, shit, anybody can be in that karmic energy. I've been in it before, you know what I'm saying? You've been in it before. Nobody perfect, you know what I'm saying? But I've been getting a lot of that energy lately. And the most common karmic energy that we see today is a substance abuser, you know what I'm saying? Someone who they're codependent on destructing themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're codependent on cigarettes, codependent on alcohol, codependent on sex. You know what I'm saying? Anything that takes away from your divinity, anything that you have to lean on in order to feel aligned or balanced. You know what I'm saying? So today, you know what I'm saying, that's the topic, karmic individuals. You know what I'm saying? My primary advice to you is to stay the fuck away from that shit. If you want to break toxic cycles, break generational curses, do something different, you know what I'm saying? Facilitate transformation, growth, prosperity, happiness, sovereignty, and freedom over your heart, mind, body, and soul. My first advice to you is stay the fuck away from the karmic low vibrational entities, period. You know what I'm saying? My second advice would be to analyze yourself. Our brains are supercomputers. We basically are super efficient in our thoughts if we want to be. I'm constantly analyzing myself, my actions, my thoughts, everything. I'm analyzing what I eat, what I drink, what I listen to. Shit, I ain't listened to fucking rap music in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And that's my shit. But sometimes those frequencies they be putting off, they be emitting from that music, it'll get you caught in a toxic cycle, in a karmic cycle. And you don't even know what the fuck all of a sudden you trying to kill somebody. And you don't know what the fuck is going on. You're like, what the fuck? Why do I want to grab the blicker? You know what I'm saying? Why do I want to walk out with the stick? You know what I'm saying? With the mop top, you know? But anyway, it's all about the environment you put yourself in, period. We have free will of choice. We have free will, period. And a lot of times we're not self-analytical. We're not analyzing our thought patterns, our thoughts, and that leads us to just rush into things. You know what I'm saying? That leads us to just put ourselves in environments that aren't exactly healthy or even logical for us to be in. I remember a lot of times before I woke up or even had any type of spiritual understanding of myself or my circumstances, I would consistently find myself in situations and think like, why am I doing this? Why am I even here? I don't even like this. And then I would leave, right? I would leave those situations and be like, thank God I'm back in my energy, back alone, you know what I'm saying? And then a person would hit me up or that situation would present itself again, and me being stuck in that karmic low vibrational thought pattern and cycle, I would run right back to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about awareness of how you're feeling, awareness of self and sovereignty for self. Because if you're not sovereign, if you're not dominant over your thoughts and actions, you're always going to be pulled by what other people want you to be pulled by. You're always going to be sucked in by other people's bullshit. Always. There's no exception. At least for me, there wasn't. Consistently, I was finding myself in situations that did not serve my highest good. It was actually feeding my lower malevolent frequencies. You know what I'm saying? So once you realize who you are and what you want to accomplish in this lifetime, that's when you begin to cultivate scenarios and environments that actually fit your highest good, actually fit your destination, actually fit your fate. You know what I'm saying? With that, the most important thing, when I changed my diet, it's not even a diet, when I changed the way I ate, when I changed the things I decided to process within my heart, mind, body, and soul. You know what I'm saying? There would be thoughts that I would give into, low vibrational thoughts that I'm like, okay, everybody else is doing this, so why can't I do it? What everybody's not going to tell you is their mishaps. No one's going to get on Facebook and flex that they fucked up, that they got alcohol poisoning, that they got a sexually transmitted disease, that they can't stop, doing low vibrational toxic things. No one's going to get on Facebook and flex that. So my problem was I was always feeding off of other people's energy and trying to make what I wanted to do work with what they were doing. I was trying to make my dreams work with somebody else's actions and thought patterns. That'll never get you the results desired, ever. So when you actually start to cultivate that awareness and knowledge of self, you start to know a lot of this shit ain't healthy. A lot of these parties, environments, a lot of these rituals that we're partaking in as a mass collective, it ain't healthy. It ain't helping me. It ain't cultivating change or transformation that I want. Yeah, it's cultivating destructive change, yeah, but I don't want that shit. I don't want depression. I don't want anxiety. I don't want irritation. I don't want instability. I don't want frustration. You know what I'm saying? Why would you continuously put yourself in those situations if you genuinely don't want those vibrations to manifest within your vessel? You know what I'm saying? So eventually I wised up. It took a lot of divine intervention, a lot of me acknowledging my own mistakes and acknowledging that I wasn't perfect. Neither am I today. I'm still not perfect. But I can tell you this, that karmic cycle bullshit, I done cut that shit out, period. And my life began to flourish. The divine started to bless me, because once you emit that frequency that you're serious about your growth, you're serious about your metamorphosis, you're serious about trying to get the fuck up out of the situations that you created for yourself, the universe is going to lead you down that path. The universe conspires to bless you with miracles consistently. So a lot of times it's a lonely road too, because as you see, like, it's normal. The norm is to be self-destructive. The norm is to initiate self-sabotaging behaviors and actions. So once you realize that, like, that's what everybody else is doing, like, you start to try to turn away from that. And in doing that, you tell the universe you want something different. You tell the universe you ready for change. You're ready for transformation. You're ready to mature up. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world gonna lace you up. I was laced up in darkness, laced up, but it's your decision whether you want to use that darkness to propel you forward or backwards. You know what I'm saying? Once I got laced up, I smartened up and realized that I don't have to keep initiating, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to keep doing the same thing. Trying to get, that's insanity. Trying to get different results, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, the main definition of insanity. And that's what a lot of us are doing. We're expecting not to be depressed, but we keep eating low vibrational food, listening to low vibrational music, drinking, and putting all of our hearts, minds, and souls in substances. You know what I'm saying? I.e. like drugs, cigarettes, all that low vibrational bullshit we know we don't need. You know how many people tell me, yeah, I know this is bad for me, but I mean, fuck it. You only live once. If you truly felt that, wouldn't you want to live that one time genuinely happy without needing to attach to anything to make you feel worthy, to make you feel sustained? You know what I'm saying? We need to, as a collective, really evaluate the way we look at this shit. Because the shit ain't all peaches and gravy and ice cream and all that bullshit. It's not. It's not other people are gonna be accountable for you. No, fuck no. You gotta be accountable for yourself, period. You gotta stay strapped up, you know what I'm saying, with them rocks, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't no joke. You can easily spot a karmic individual. If someone's mad that you're happy, they're in the karmic cycle, period. They're in the karmic energy, low vibrational energy. If someone, it don't even have to be towards you. If someone you see is always sad, they're always depressed, they're always finding a reason to get drunk, or, you know what I'm saying, they're always finding a reason to be negative, that's a karmic individual. They're in low vibrational energies, and they will definitely affect you. Everything is electricity. Our thoughts let off electromagnetic waves. Our brains let off electromagnetic waves. You being in proximity of that low vibrational person will affect you indirectly. You won't know it. But all of a sudden you'll start thinking, man, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Like, should I start doing this shit? Because shit, fuck it. I'm literally, simply by you being around certain people, that will affect your whole destiny. That will reroute your whole destiny, period. You gotta know that what you surround yourself with is gonna be a byproduct of your success or your failure. If you get around certain people and you always feel the need to gossip, that's an indication you probably shouldn't be around those people, period. If you're by yourself and you engage in high vibrational acts, you're creative, you're funny, you find yourself laughing more. That lets you know you need to be by yourself until your true soul family resonates and magnetizes to you. Everything is manifestation. It starts with the mind. One positive thought can lead to a positive life. Despite all that, there's negative all around. You're gonna go through negative scenarios, but if you keep it positive within the mind, that's transmutation, that's alchemy. You can turn any situation into your favor, into a lovable favor, into a financial gain favor, into a prosperous favor. You have to have it in your mind though. If you let the other low vibrational frequencies affect you, that's when you lose. That's when you start to manifest unfavorable outcomes. You don't want that shit. Get that shit the fuck away from me, period. Literally, get that shit the fuck away from me. Get that shit the fuck away from me. Literally. Get it the fuck out of here. Get it the fuck out of here. The whole mission is to be self-aware. Aware of your thoughts, aware of your environment, aware of your actions. Once you do that, you start to manifest what the fuck you want. It don't matter if you're rich or poor. I've seen poor people happy as fuck. And they have what they need and want because they keep a positive mindset. And I've seen rich people suicidal. I've seen people with 10 times as more money than any broke person. But they're suicidal, they're depressed. They can't stop drinking because their mindset, they're stuck in the low vibrational karmic cycles. Money means nothing if you have no wealth internally. Money means not a damn thing if you're broke in the spirit, in the mind, in the soul. You gotta know that shit. You gotta know that shit. You have to know that shit. And you can tell when someone's authentic or not. This is another part of self-awareness. A lot of times we discard our intuitions, our thoughts. A lot of times we discard it saying, nah, that person's good. Nah, this situation's for me. But in your gut, it's saying, you need to get the fuck out of there. What is you doing? Like, what the fuck is you doing? Why are you still in this situation? We done told you, your spirits done told you, your angels done told you, your ancestors done told you. This is not a good situation. But we have free will. So, I mean, the spirits ain't just going to pick us up and move us out of a situation. Once you mature and grow to a certain point, you learn to do that yourself. All you can do is, all the spirits can do, your ancestors, all they can do is give you the frequencies, the intuitions. Everything's in the ethers. You can tell when someone's not right. You can feel it. It's up to you to act on those impulses. It's up to you to act on those feelings and intuitions. That's when you begin to manifest the life that you really want. Period. This life ain't meant to be lived in fucking turmoil, in disgrace, motherfucking instability, indecision. This life ain't meant to be lived like that. You ain't supposed to be walking on eggshells every day of your life. Like, you have a benevolent component within you that allows you to live gracefully, with bliss, with extreme happiness, with supreme happiness, elation, wholeness, joy, satisfaction. We release natural toxins in our brains that literally make us feel good. Why would you need another substance to release those? Why would you need that? Once you begin to analyze yourself, you start to learn how to draw boundaries. A lot of our boundaries were crossed at a very young age. So we didn't have boundaries within ourselves. I didn't have boundaries within myself. I drank. No, literally, when I drank my first beer, I was like, what the fuck? This shit is disgusting. Y'all stupid motherfuckers. Why would you engage in this? But me trying to fit in, me having no boundaries, me having no self-awareness or knowledge, I wanted to fit in. So I continued to drink until it became a habit. Until I trained my brain to think, this fucking beer is good. This fucking shot burns, fucking deteriorated my liver, but do I need it? Do I need it? This cigarette, fuck. Let me smoke it up. Killing my stress. But at the same time, I can't stop moving. I can't stop tapping and moving around. It's killing my stress and anxiety, but I can't stop moving. I can't stop worrying about shit. But yet this cigarette's helping me somehow. I have depression. I hate my life, but yet this beer is helping me somehow. It wasn't until I literally gave up all that bullshit. That's when I started to live the life internally that I wanted. And it literally started to reflect externally. On the outside world, it started to show. Motherfuckers start wondering, how are you manifesting this shit? How are you living so happily? Because I'm happy within. I don't need no bullshit. And anything I think about, it magnetizes and attracts to me tenfold, because I'm not giving my power to other substances. I'm not giving my power to bullshit. I ain't giving my power to things that don't serve my highest good. I mean, the the main objective is to give power to what empowers you. And a lot of us live our whole lives empowering things that only deplete us, that only take away our energy, only take away our power. We love things that don't love us because they don't. Learn how to love yourself. Learn how to love yourself. Because if you don't, you'll look for love in everything but yourself, not realizing that you are the true essence of love. Once you activate that true essence within yourself, you start to see life as a motherfucking miraculous, majestic eggshell of miracles, love, happiness, and abundance. Period. If your mind is set on benevolence, a positive frequency, even the negative situations you look at as a divine protection, redirection, or a blessing. Like, there's so many times that people were like, damn, something bad happened to me, right? And I'm like, thank God. I'm like, thank the Lord. And people looking at me crazy because I know it was a blessing. I know whatever that was that I was in, I didn't need it. It was not serving my highest good, and it was actually probably going to lead to my demise. That's why it's great to pray. Because anything that happens to you, you know is a confirmation from God. It's a redirection from God, putting you on the right path. If I hadn't prayed and had been a pessimistic in my mind, I would have looked at all those scenarios as losses, and it would have weighed on me. And I would have literally manifested an undesirable outcome, something that I did not want. But I kept positive thinking, I kept praying, and I kept a perspective of divinity and benevolence, and I just continued to manifest. I kept manifesting shit, period. That's how it works. Be grateful for what you have. Some people will have $1 million, they'll lose one thing, and they'll let it define their whole life. Don't let one divine redirection ruin your whole life. Change your perspective and know that it's a redirection. We ask for things, and we're not grateful with how it manifests in the physical. If you ask for something, just know it's gonna come. But not if you have a negative mindset about it. Not if you don't trust in divinity. Not if you don't know that all this is part of the process that you need to undergo in order to magnetize, manifest, and bring into fruition those thoughts, those wants, those needs, those desires. So, I mean, your boy SUNSEEDED T, I mean, just for example, I used to literally think like I would never be skinny. I would never have abs. I'd never be healthy. I used to think that consistently. And literally, I got bigger and bigger, more unhealthy and more unhealthy with those thoughts. Fast forward, I came upon divine knowledge. I was awakened. My thoughts changed to, damn, I'm finna change this shit. I promise you, I'm finna change this shit. With every fiber in my being, with every intent in my body, like with every motherfucking want to and know how, everything that I wanted, I started to literally embody it with my mind thoughts, with my mind. I started to say, ain't shit gonna stop me, period. And you wanna know what happened? I started to manifest that shit with ease. It was easy. It didn't take hard work. It really didn't. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. The universe was putting signs and different paths on my route, and I would take those routes. The universe said, hey, do this many times, and look, this is what you're gonna get. I did it, and that's what I got. You gotta listen to your higher self, your spirit guides, your intuition, the divine navigation that you're blessed with. Everyone's blessed with this component. Everyone has these abilities, literally. But we're trained and conditioned to a certain mindset. So, I mean, with that being said, you know, SUNSEEDED T, I'm sexy, you know, I'm awesome. I don't want this to go on too long. I'll be talking all the time. I love you guys. Later.